Welcome back, race fans. This is 2022 Live or DIECAST Ladder Wars King of the 573. On this race Sunday, we have a special guest hailing from none other than King Nut DIECAST. It is our old buddy Eric, riding in the Shadow Jet. This is his #1 challenger. He has sent a couple. He's our special guest this week. Eric, thank you for taking the time to send in a challenger to King of the 573 Ladder Wars 2022. What a way to kick off the 2022 race season with a special guest. Eric, King Nut DIECAST, thank you so much. Let's crack this bad boy open. And let's get it on the track. The fans are ready. The track is clean. Oh, I've got to put on this little driver's cockpit thing. And there we are. The Shadow Jet. Ready to take on the ladder. Thanks again, King Nut DIECAST. Much appreciated. Let's race. Make sure our finish line is turned on.
Lane 4.
First up, we've got Pete from Old Man DIECAST taking on King Nut. The challenger will start in lane 5. The gatekeeper, Old Man DIECAST, will start in lane 2. This is the best 2 out of 3. Here's race 1. Let's go. And the Shadow Jet will take race 1. It wasn't even close, folks. The Shadow Jet hit the straightaway and was gone. Old Man Pete said, wait up, wait up. Let's switch lanes. King Nut DIECAST will go to lane 2. Pete from Old Man DIECAST will go to lane 5. Race 2. This is a must-win for Pete. Let's go. And the Shadow Jet will move on, knocking Pete from Old Man DIECAST off of the ladder. It was a good run, Pete. But the Camaro is no longer on the ladder as Eric and that Shadow Jet from King Nut will take your place and see if he can move on up the ladder. Next, he'll be taking on Geo the Goat. Geo the Goat will be in that blue GMC Sonoma. Starting in lane 2. King Nut DIECAST will go to lane 5. Let's race. The Shadow Jet is gone, folks. Wow. Wasn't even a contest. Wasn't even close. Left the GMC in the dust. Let's switch lanes. Geo the Goat will go to lane 2. King Nut DIECAST will go to lane 5. Wait, I need to switch lanes. King Nut will go to lane 2. Geo the Goat 04 will go to lane 5. Let's race. The Shadow Jet takes race 2. Geo the Goat in the GMC Sonoma will go to gatekeeper. And Eric is on his way up the ladder. Next, he will take on Tampa from Tampa's DIECAST. Tampa will start the race in lane 2. King Nut DIECAST will start in lane 5. Let's race. The Shadow Jet will take race 1, folks. This Shadow Jet is no joke. Let's switch lanes. Tampa will go to lane 5. King Nut DIECAST and that Shadow Jet will go to lane 2. This is a do or die for Tampa. Let's race. And the Shadow Jet will win race 2. and move on to take on the second place sitter on the ladder at King of the 573. Eddie from Simple Customs. This will be a real test. King Nut will start in lane 5. Eddie from Simple Customs, the long reigning champion. You all knew him as King of the 573 Race Wars, Ladder Wars. He now sits at second place. Eddie from Simple Customs will be in lane 2. Eric from King Nut Diecast will be in lane 5. Race 1. Lane 5 will take the first race. That Shadow Jet is looking good, folks. He's got the pedal to the metal. And he is winning races. King Nut will go to lane 2. Eddie from Simple Customs in that Turbulence will go to lane 5. This is a do or die for Eddie. He must win to hold that spot. Let's race. Lane 2 will take the victory and move on to take on Michael Martello from Helmet Diecast. The Shadow Jet is on its way, folks. Look out, Michael Martello. Here comes King Nut. Eddie from Simple Customs will go to spot 3 on the ladder. He will hold down that 3 spot as the cars are getting faster. Michael Martello in the red Kia Stinger is sitting at the number 1 spot. King Nut Diecast says, not for long, I'm on your tail. Let's race. Michael Martello will start the race in lane 2. King Nut Diecast will start the race in lane 5. This is our main event, folks. Who do you got? Who's your money on? Let's race. Oh, and the Shadow Jet wins race 1, folks. The Shadow Jet takes race 1. Let's switch lanes. The Shadow Jet will go to lane 2. Michael Martello from Helmet Diecast will go to lane 5. This is a do or die. Race 2, let's go. And the Shadow Jet takes the victory, knocking Michael Martello from Helmet Diecast off the number 1 spot. He will go to the number 2 spot. Your new current King of the 573 Ladder Wars champion is King Nut Diecast Cars. Congratulations, Eric. The Shadow Jet is no joke. It is fast. It is clean. Line up against it and you'll know what I mean, folks. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Hope everyone brought in the new year safe, happy. It is 2022. Thanks again, King Nut. You are the champion of Ladder Wars, King of the 573. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this week. Stay tuned. Next Sunday, we will have another special surprise guest. I'm not going to tell you. Tune in to see who it is. He's a big name in the diecast community. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week. As always, this has been Live or Diecast. I'm out. And that does it. That wraps it up for this week. Race Wars, Ladder Wars. Sitting at Gatekeeper in that GMC Cyclone is Geo the Goat 04. In that number 4 spot, you got Tampa in the black RX-7. Sitting at number 3 is Eddie from Simple Customs in that Turbulence. And number 2, Michael Martello from Helmet Diecast. He was knocked off the number 1 spot by this week's current track champion here at Ladder Wars, King of the 573, brought to you by Live or Diecast. It is Eric in the Shadow Jet. Congratulations, King Nut Diecast. You are the King of the 573 Ladder Wars track champion. First race of 2022. Hope everybody enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. See you next week.